Welcome to Thoughts Can Change Your Life with me, Reverend Lee. Today, I want to explore, in a little bit of a different way, the idea of what faith is. Faith results from our beliefs, the experience created by our beliefs, and the deep trust we have that our beliefs will continue to create that same experience. You see, it's so simple as that we have a belief that the sun will rise. The experience is every day the sun comes up. Therefore, we have faith that the sun will come up. But the question I want to ask is, do we have misplaced faith? It's a good question. Do you believe that as you get older, you lose muscle mass? And do you have faith in that? Is it true, or is it just a belief? Do you believe that the longer you're in a relationship, the less spontaneous it will be, that it becomes rote and boring? If you believe it, then you have faith in that. Do you believe that, I love this term, that as men get older, they get dad bods? Well, if you believe it, you have faith, it will demonstrate. It's a fascinating thing as you view your life, what demonstrates, and do you have a faith in that? And you say, well, that's not faith. Well, if you truly believe it and you're living it, then you have faith that it will demonstrate in your life. We've got Moonbeam out there from the UK. You're a first timer, Moonbeam. Love having you here. And good morning to Corey, Jeannie, McBride, EZ, Leanne, Zoe, Peter. I had a very good friend who's no longer with us, Michael Lavin, and he would always go easy, Leezy. So easy, when I see easy Funshine, it makes me smile because I think of Michael. He's a great guy. He just left the planet a little too soon. Maybe not. That's how his life was. Isn't that interesting? I just expressed that he left the planet too soon. No, he didn't. No one leaves the planet sooner than they want to. We don't realize this. And I'm going in a different direction than where I started. So just go with me on this. When the body and the mind are no longer serving the soul releases the body and the mind so it can move on. And no one knows what the soul desires to experience through the body and the mind that it has. So we may say someone left the planet early, or that's too bad that happened, but we don't know what the soul's intention was. Most of us don't have a clue as to what our own soul's intention is, because we don't stop to ask the questions. Here's what I believe. Here's what I have faith in, is that my soul desires to grow. My soul desires to become more. It desires to experience more. It desires me to step outside of my box and keep exploring and exploring and exploring and exploring and becoming more, experiencing more, becoming more, and experiencing more. Here's the other thing. I guess I have faith in it because I believe it. The more I grow, the more I grow, the more I grow, the more I grow. A lot of the people that were in my life now or before leave my life. Why? Because I'm not the same person anymore. People want you to stay the same, but you're not meant to stay the same. You're meant to become more. And so you have to create and let go of the expectation that people stay in your life forever. Some people might. My wife seems to be doing a real good job of staying in my life. But that's because we continue to grow together. I think that's the key to friendship. I think that's the key to relationships. I think that's the key to everything that's worthwhile is to grow together. What happens is we grow separately and we grow in different directions, and then the relationship, it dies. Sometimes it dies real fast and we stay in it because we've been programmed to stay in a relationship, whether it's a friendship, a family relationship, or a partnership. Yeah, we buy into these programs. You know what? How are those programs serving you? I truly believe that freedom is the single greatest thing that each of us want. Freedom to be ourselves, freedom to experience life. And when that freedom is taken away, it dims our flame. It dims our fire within. We become less inspired. We become bored with life. What do you have faith in? It's a really good question to ask. Here's another question to ask. What would you like to have faith in? That's a really good question. Then, if you answer that question, then who must I become in order to have the experience of what I want to have faith in? And then start demonstrating. And the more you demonstrate, the more you'll build a sense of faith that you are the creator. That's the key thing to build the greatest faith in, is that you, and in fact, let me put it in a personal sense, I am the creator of my life. I demonstrate that creativity as I observe my beliefs and see how my beliefs are creating my experience. And then through my experience, by changing my beliefs, I get to witness the experience in alignment with what I've changed my beliefs to. And I start building more faith and more faith and more faith. See, faith comes through experience. People say, well, you've got to have blind faith. Never lasts. Never lasts. You got to test it. You got to test it. You got to believe in the Bible. Why? Because I'm told to? What's the proof? That's a question each of you has to answer. Maybe not the Bible, but something else. Bhagavad Gita, the Quran, the Torah, the Upanishads, a Harry Potter book. I'm just throwing it out there. They're just books. Thing you realize is that you are awareness. That's one thing you know because you're aware right now. Is there anything else you're aware of? You may be aware of what's happening around you. Maybe you're not. You're aware of very little of what's happening around you, but you are awareness. Explore that deeper. I'll be talking about that today at 10 o'clock or 10:30 when I do my big Sunday talk. You'll find it on Zoom, or you'll find it on my YouTube channel, Rev Lee Wallach, or you'll find it on my Facebook page, Rev Lee Wallach, or Agape Spiritual Center, or just Lee Wallach. It's all there. Or you can get it on the podcast. I'm going to talk about that. Title of the talk is, What is It? Because I don't refer to God, because we've given that a label. I refer to as it, because it is not a man, it is not a woman, and it is beyond description. So it is the best description I've got. With that, what do you have faith in? Look in the mirror. Look into your eyes. Get to know yourself. Love yourself. And then develop a faith in you. It's the best faith you can have, because once you've got that, you can expand it out. Until next time, make it a great day. Love you. Aloha.